Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video, I'll try to talk about the top 5 major issues which is going on in the IQ R7 device. This is a review which I'm trying to do after using more than 40 days. So it's friends, it's kind of close to kind of 50 days only, but a lot of users are really interested to know what are the issues in this IQ R7 device. Can you please explain us after a long time using, because I did use this phone very intense kind of usage, and during this test kind of intense kind of usage I did find out a couple of issues as well, which I just thought of mentioning. And one more quick note, this issues doesn't mean this will happen in every unit. Only in few units these are the issues can be happening, and few issues can happen definitely in all the units. That is what I'm going to differentiate. So in case if you have any other doubts on this IQ7 device, so make sure to check the playlist which I have created for the IQ7. I did upload close to 400 videos, so that will give you clear idea friends about the device, what is happening. So the first major issue which is going on, still not yet fixed from the day one, is that green tint issue. So yes friends, the IQ7 is suffering from the green tint issue from the day one. So one more thing, this issue is not happening in every unit. Only in few units the green tint problem is happening, and from the day one they did customer service, I did spoke to them and they did mention that the update will be fixing the green tint problem. But till now I did receive the 3 software updates and none of them fixed the green tint problem in this IQ R7 smartphone. Just type in the YouTube green tint Sai Tech Guru, you can find all my videos. So the green tint problem is one of the major thing which you need to remember. So before actually buying this IQ R7 device, as I said, this is not happening in all the units, only in the few units this can be happening, this kind of green tint problem. And green tint problem can be only visible in few scenarios friends, when the brightness is slightly close to 10%, and if you try to use the dark mode, and if you turn off the complete studio lights and everything, only then you will be able to see some kind of green tint is happening in this kind of notification panel, and when you're trying to use a Google Chrome and some of the other applications as well. So make sure to check those videos in case if you want to know more details. And second major issues, only few users are facing this kind of issue, which is a 4G plus connectivity. But my unit friends, after the software update, it got completely fixed. So before the software update I was unable to get the 4G plus in the indoor conditions inside my studio room, but after the recent software update I was completely happy with that. So I was able to get the 4G plus, no issues. But few users who are using the IQ7 device, they did mention that still their network speed is not improved. So this is another thing which you need to remember before actually buying this device. So try to check this kind of issues friends once you get the mobile phone, green tint issue, and try to check the 4G plus, how is your speeds going on in the IQ7 smartphone. But after the software update it's completely I think in my area using this Jio SIM card I was able to get the 4G plus. So that is what I'm saying, this 4G plus also depends upon type of location to location and SIM to SIM. So definitely friends, if you're in the metropolitan city you should not be worried at all, you will get the 4G plus ultimately. In the normal towns then definitely you should be checking this kind of small things as well. So next, the third issue can be regarding the charging speed. So my unit takes about close to 35 minutes of time, so that's not a problem. But few of the units and few of the users did complain that their phone is taking really a long amount of time, maybe close to 45 minutes and 50 minutes of time as well. I did a couple of videos on that particular topic as well, how you can actually increase the speed as well. So make sure to check those videos just by typing. So this is another third issue also the users will be facing regarding the slow charging issues. So one thing you need to remember is that the IQ7 phone can charge faster only in the low temperatures environment. Yes, the temperature in the room should be really low, maybe close to 30 degrees or 25 degrees. Only then the phone will be able to charge faster. So there is one thing you need to remember after buying the device. So make sure to keep the environment really low, so only then the phone will be on. Let me try to show you a couple of comments which I got on this IQ7 charging as well, as you can see. So one of the users did try to charge the phone using the cooler when the phone is in off mode with 66 watt fast charge. Then the phone got filled in 32 minutes, as you can see friends. So this is a situation with all of the IQ7 users. Most of them, I did ask them to use this kind of low temperature mode and try checking the charging. It will definitely impact. So this is another thing which I thought of mentioning in this kind of issues as well. And fourth major issue can be regarding the UI optimization and all those details. The reason why I did include this kind of topic is because after the recent software update and when I did upload a couple of videos, for example using the 4D vibrations and using the voice changes, what is happening is that few of the users, they are unable to enjoy this kind of features and benefits. Yes, few of the users friends, whenever I did this kind of videos using the BGMI or maybe the PUBG game, few of the users, they are unable to get that kind of options, which is a voice changes. I'm not sure exactly how it's possible, because in my unit and in few of the units they were able to enjoy this kind of benefits, voice changes and the 4D vibrations, all these details, but few of the users, they were unable to get that kind of 4D vibrations. For example, in the Call of Duty I'm getting 4D vibrations and voice changes as well, as you can see, 4D vibrations and voice changes. changes, and for some users this is not appearing, it seems. So this is a request which I got. A lot of people, they are mentioning that IQ7 in my phone, after the software update I did not get the voice changes. So make sure to check the software update first. This is my software update. After this only I got the voice changes, not before that. So only after 1.72.9 you will get the voice changes. Try to remember this kind of thing as well. And a fifth major issue can be regarding the temperatures. So the reason why I did mention this later is because the temperatures in this phone will slightly increase only when you are gaming. It's not on the normal usage. On the normal usage you won't have any kind of issues. Only while gaming you will see little bit kind of slightly more temperatures than the usual time. But one more thing, the benefit of this is that you are getting really high performance in this phone. Yes, so without any problem you will be getting the really high solid performance in this phone, but that will definitely result in slightly kind of more temperatures higher in this IQ7 device. That is another thing which I thought of mentioning for a lot of IQ7 users who are actually willing to buy. So make sure to remember, friends, these are the issues which you will be facing in the IQ7 smartphone. And one more thing is that, as I said, the temperature will be only increasing while gaming. And this is the issue which few of the users did mention that regarding this IQ7 device. They're saying that the phone is getting a lot of heat as well while gaming. Definitely while gaming the phone heats. Yes, absolutely, while gaming. That's the deal breaker in this phone, because the performance you are getting really good in this phone, and that will definitely result in the high temperatures as well. Overall, friends, let's summary up all the top 5 issues. So first is a green tint. I think the main issue can be there in the IQ7 main. The biggest deal breaker may be regarding this kind of connectivity device, 4G plus, and even the Wi-Fi. I forgot to mention about the Wi-Fi as well. This can be another issue for few users, not for all of them, friends, only for few. The reason I am mentioning why for few users is because there's one small problem is going on, very small problem. Is whenever you try to connect to the 2.4 gigahertz network. So 2.4 gigahertz network, whenever you try to connect, what happens is that, let me try to go to the settings. So here the transmit link speed, as you can see, it shows 300 Mbps in the Realme X1 Max, and in the IQ7 device it shows only 144. So the problem here is if you are having single band Wi-Fi network, only single band Wi-Fi network in your home, and if the single band is up to, if you are getting the Wi-Fi plan up to close to 200 Mbps, the IQ7 phone will be not able to receive high speeds. No, it will not receive high speeds, because the transmit link speed is maximum only 144 Mbps. This is a limit which has got for this phone. That is one more thing which I thought of mentioning. This only occurs for the few users who are having the single band Wi-Fi router, only single band. So for example, in the Realme X1 Max, Mi11X, OnePlus 9R, they were able to show the 300 Mbps of transmit speed even by using the 2.4 GHz. As you can see, friends, exactly that is the difference between other phones and this phone. So this is exact my Wi-Fi router which I am trying to use. 2.4 GHz has got 300 Mbps, and other phones were able to receive that, like premium and smartphones I'm comparing. So they were able to receive, but not the IQ7 device. These are the small things which you need to know before actually buying the device, because you should know all these kind of things. So when you get the phone, if you're trying to face the issues, you will already know that I already mentioned all these kind of issues. So you will be aware of that, and you will be apply for the replacement, or you can return the phone if you didn't want. But overall, friends, I don't feel this kind of issues are really big major issues. Only the deal breaker can be maybe the connectivity can be the first deal breaker, and next can be the green tint problem. Some users, they are not comfortable with the green tint issue as well. So in case of the green tint, you can definitely apply for the replacement, and in the replacement, few of the users, they did get the really good phone. So try to do that in case if possible. So thank you for watching this video, friends. I hope this video might be helpful for a lot of other users who are actually thinking of buying this smartphone, and they want to know the major issues, what is going on after a long time. This is a 40 days of usage. So very soon I'll try to come up with another video, friends, on the 40 days of using this IQ7 device. So make sure to stay tuned for those videos in case if you are interested. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, friends. Until then, bye.